As you can tell, I'm in a different location. It's a bit different. Initially, I did the review at my place. Unfortunately, something went wrong with the audio. There was distortion galore. So I have to do this on the fly. As I already promised, I was hoping to drop it within 24 hours of watching the movie. Unfortunately, it's already past that. I do apologize for that. So here goes. Hello and welcome. This is SteamewWorld Presents Movie Review by your host, Jackson, or Jack of all trade, or Jack, whichever you prefer. The movie review would be for the movie Gemini Man, the Ang Lee Will Smith movie vehicle, which dropped in the US on the 11th of October 2019. Without further ado, I'll have to say I give it a 3.5 stars, and I will let you know why. There are two reasons why I gave it a 3.5 stars as opposed to 5 stars, and these are the reasons. First reason, the trailers actually, they marketed the movie as an action-packed movie, and it turns out that that wasn't necessarily the case. We'll get into that in a little bit more in a moment. Second reason, as we all know, Ang Lee is a proponent, a visionary director, and he is a proponent of the digital movie era. He tends to push the envelope. He wants to change the viewing experience of the cinematic goer. As a direct result, he filmed the movie in 3D with a high frame rate of 120, partly to improve the visual aesthetic of the younger Will Smith character, being that it was a 100% digitally rendered character as opposed to a de-aged version of Will Smith. So yes, he did film the entire movie in 3DS, a high frame rate of 120. Unfortunately, most theaters, there are really rarely any theater out there who actually show movies in that high frame rate. I did have the opportunity to go to one, but the frame rate was actually 60 frames per second as opposed to 120. It worked to an extent, but there were certain scenes whereby it was just obvious that they were actually digitally rendered character. One important scene, in fact, would be the motorcycle scene in the trailer, where Will Smith and the younger assassin version of himself are riding high-speed chase in Colombia. Half the time, I got distracted trying to figure out if the Will Smith character was actually, the older Will Smith character was actually digitally rendered, or if they were actually using a stunt double. I still can't tell. It was annoying. The faces were a bit weird. It felt as though it was actually morphing into different people, which made absolutely no sense to me. And part of the problem with the high frame rate is that you tend to notice things like this. It's like it's very, very hard not to notice things like that, which is part of the reason why the ratings dropped for me. I mean, half the time you're watching the movie, things that should be blurry or far away are in a sharp contrast. It's so well defined. You could actually see it. It's like the depth perception is a bit wonky for a movie. I know. This is how we see things in real life, but watching it in a movie medium, it's a bit off-putting at times. You get distracted by details that you're not even supposed to be distracted by. And that's what makes that section a bit worrisome. And now let's go back to the genre of the movie. I initially believed it's an action-oriented movie, but it turns out, in my opinion, I might be wrong, that it is, in fact, more of a thriller, a psychological thriller with scenes of action tossed in the mix. So I went there with a different expectation. I came out, yes, feeling that the movie was actually better than I expected, but it wasn't what I expected, and that kind of annoyed me. But then again, I'm a believer in the movement of preventing Hollywood revealing too much details in their trailers, because that tends to ruin the whole movie experience for me. And that's also another thing about that. There were too much information revealed in the trailer. I think it would have been an even better movie if we weren't aware of who the assassin was, if we weren't aware that this assassin was a clone. Then the reveal would have been absolutely mind-blowing, fantastic. But obviously that wasn't the intention of the directors. I mean, they did reveal it pretty quick in the movie, so I guess, I don't know. I think that could have been handled a little bit different. It should have been a reveal later. It should have been like a ghost assassin trying to get him, and towards the end we discover that it's actually a younger version of himself. But yes, that's neither here nor there. It's done. It's an Ang Lee movie. It is visually interesting. Half the time it feels like a yes, half the time it feels as though I'm actually watching a digital copy of some sort of infomercial. Or no, I take that back. It feels more like a telenovela. The quality, the picture sometimes feels that I'm watching a telenovela series, as opposed. And then, who knows? But till then, I do believe the technology is not really matured well enough, and as a direct result, we're gonna have. Come on. I know, yes, digital tech has been around for almost 20 years. Hopefully, we'll see improvements. Till then, this is your boy Jackson. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Each time you guys subscribe and you hit the notification button and you view my videos and leave comments, my channel grows. My channel grows, and I give you more unique experiences and videos and music reactions and reviews, and eventually I'm gonna branch out from that. You'll just have to wait and see. Just have to keep checking out the videos and see what else I have in store for y'all. All right, this is your boy Jack. Like I said, movie is great. It could be better. Over and out. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye.